Okay, so in the previous video we discussed how we can see the total polygons of the selected object and the total scene. So as we discussed in the previous video, we are now going to actually make how you can see through an object. So for example, let's say I need to make a room. Well, I'm going to take this box right here and I'm just going to drag this like here and choose this height. This much is enough. And now let's say I want to actually place items inside, but I cannot see it. Like, for example, I take this teapot and I want to place it inside of this room. I'm just going to drag this and do that. So the teapot is here, as we can see right in the center of the object, even from the top viewport, but one of the ways to do this is the wireframe mode. But what if I actually have a reference picture behind it or something and I actually need to make that? So for that, we actually use transparency mode. You choose the object which you want to make transparent. You hold down the Alt key on the keyboard and press X. Alt plus X actually makes it see-through. Now you can actually see it. And one more thing, you cannot really select it like the wireframe. Like if I try to click on the inner side, I would actually have to double click to choose the inner object. It gets a bit complex, but you can just choose it from here too, like this. So one more thing, the teapot is also looking transparent, but it's actually not. For that, I'm just gonna go here. My gizmo got turned off. Make sure if you accidentally press X, your gizmo won't show. Like if you tap X, it hides. So be careful with that. If it disappears, don't worry, okay? Yeah, as I move the object out, I can see it, but when I try to render it, what would happen? Will it show transparent or solid? It's actually going to show up solid because we have this only in the viewport. To make it look transparent, we would need to make its texture transparent and assign one to it like that. So this is how you make the objects transparent inside 3ds Max and see-through. In the next one, I'm going to discuss about the unit setup.